You know how it is. You just get your keys from your new property. You will start unpacking the boxes, but before you do that, take out your phone, photographs your meters, condition of your property, that everything actually works, because things which you're gonna do in your first hour can send you a lot of money.
Nice.
Or massive headaches a few months later. So let's start with what I do before even unpacking the boxes. First, take photos of every meter: gas, electricity, water if you have water meter. Make sure everything is clear and visible. You're basically creating a proof where your usage starts. It takes about 30 seconds and you got photos in your phone if there is ever disagreement later. And while your phone is out, take property pictures as well. Do it before there are boxes everywhere and the furniture. Take photos of the floor, wall, ceiling, anything damaged, anything unusual. All of this, I done it myself. For example, this is my bathroom. Nothing especially interesting, I know, but you do it because you know exactly how property looks like when you took over. If you're renting, I would take it more seriously. Few years ago, when I was renting the flat, when it was still affordable, I moved in the property and one of the windows was having a handle missing, and on the stove one of these 4 rings didn't work, and neither bother me. That's not the point. The point is you need to record everything what is damaged or what is not correct, and ideally report it in the writing, so months ahead you're not gonna be trying to prove it wasn't you who broke it. And don't just walk around, try things. Turn stops on, check if windows open, try to flush the toilet, try if oven works, if stove works, if doors works, if you can lock it and unlock it. You don't need to spend 3 hours to check everything, but find those important things and give them a quick check while the property is still empty. Then find 2 things before you actually need them: fuse box and water stopcock, because the worst thing which can happen is you're not gonna know where is the water stopcock and water flowing everywhere. I learned it the hard way. I once stayed in Lithuania in the Airbnb, and I was taking shower, and one of the hoses from the boiler just get loose and water start pouring everywhere, and there was an electrical leak as well. So I get out of the shower, calling the owner, "Hey, K2-tis, where is the stopcock?" And he was like, "Ja ne понимаю." So lesson learned. So now when I'm going somewhere, I would spend those 2-3 minutes, find where you can shut it off, so you're not gonna risk anything. Also, I would check a smoke alarm and carbon monoxide alarm as well. There is a simple button which you can press and test it. And one thing I would consider as well is changing the locks, because you just bought property and you might get all the keys from the property, but you don't know how many spare ones floating around. Once those things are done, then I would start caring about the boxes and furniture to move in, because next come less exciting part, setting all the bills and accounts properly. Start with the gas and electricity. Sometimes you can get both from one supplier. Just compare which one works best for you. Give them those photographs of the opening reading meters, so they know when you start using this. If the property has a prepayment meter, contact the supplier as well. You don't want them to assume that everything belongs to you, because last thing what you want is pay somebody else's debt. Then sort out water account and cancel tax. Make sure you let them know when you moved in, and also if you living alone or if you get any benefits, you can get some discounts. You can check that in the same time. And after that, I would check internet, because last thing what you want is move in and then find out that the provider can come set it up 2 weeks later. Then check TV license. You don't need one just because you got a TV at home. You need only if you recording TV live or using one of their other services like BBC iPlayer. And if you don't need one, you can go on their website and report that you don't using their services. So they gonna stop sending you these wannabe threatening letters. Last not least, I would check insurance. Just make sure you got the one which you need for your property. That's the main household admin. Now the part where your address seems to need changing absolutely everywhere. This section I will take it quick because there is a lot of them. So I would start with the driving license because you don't want to risk any penalties, and if you own a car you can also check a V5C for your car because that's a separate address change. If you pay vehicle tax by direct debit, then check that too. And also don't forget to contact your insurance because where you parking your car can affect your insurance. Then I would also check the bank or the saving accounts, employer, HMCR if you need it, pension, investments, GP and dentist. Then I would register on the voting roll again. After that I would do the small things like subscription, eBay, Amazon, all the delivery. They're gonna go on the proper address. The last thing what you want is order something expensive and then forgot to change the address. If you are worried about your post going on the old place, you can redirect it. It's gonna give you some breathing space. You don't need to do it in the first hour when you're moving in, but you should probably do it in the first week. So do small checklist so you don't forget anything. Then there are things which are not that urgent, but future yourself gonna be glad that you sort it. Next thing what I would do is make one place or get one of these and keep all the important information, mortgage, services like service charge, lease, tenancy paperwork, home appliance manuals, all the useful documents and all the useful information and contact in the one place. So if you need them, you're just gonna open it, gonna go through and you're gonna find it in minutes. You don't need to go through the boxes and the places. If you're gonna need something 3 years from now, it's good to keep it all together. Then I would check boring stuff like do you need a parking permit or what are the rules for the parking, which days are the bin collections and where bins actually supposed to be placed. Also learn basic controls of the property like boiler, heating, thermostat. Last thing what you want is start checking this when there is already freezing outside. And I would keep some money aside when you're moving. I wouldn't spend everything on the furniture and make the place look perfect. I know it's tempting, but homes have this amazing thing that they can find an expensive way how to surprise you. You don't need some perfect number on the day one, but keep it in mind so you are not left with absolutely nothing if something breaks. And also I would make spare keys and leave them somewhere sensible or with somebody you trust, because last thing what you want is 6 months from now be locked outside and pay for the emergency locksmith. It's a foolish way how to lose the money. I know moving in the new place is exciting, but most of these things gonna take a couple of minutes. Take the photos, check if everything works, check where are all the shadows, make sure you got all those together, change the address where you know you need to change the address. Do these things early, so when you unpacking, you don't need to always think if you didn't forget about something. And if you find this video useful, hit the like, you can subscribe. Or if you're deciding whether you should buy or rent, or you're struggling with saving for deposit, you can check one of my other videos. And I will see you there.